free software is supposed to be about user freedom. The clue is kind of in the name. It is extremely important that a free software system does not hide anything from the user or do anything without the user's consent. Even a distribution like Ubuntu that does bundle some non-free software out of necessity, such as to enable compatibility with common hardware, should still endeavour to respect user freedoms as much as possible. Unfortunately, that's not what Ubuntu is doing. In fact, they're beginning to greatly disrespect their users. You see, Ubuntu has a proprietary packaging format called Snap. It's similar to Flatpak in the way that it works, and as you would imagine, it's not well liked by the community. I, for one, have never even used it. Ubuntu have recently taken it upon themselves to make certain packages snaps by default. For example, if you install Firefox or Chromium on Ubuntu, it'll install as a snap package even if you explicitly try to install the programs using apt, which under normal circumstances would install a deb package. This is a major violation of user freedoms. If a user expects to receive a deb package, they should receive a deb package, not some garbage proprietary snap package. This issue came to my attention when it was announced that Ubuntu would automatically be migrating users of the Telegram deb package to the Telegram snap package, without asking the user if that's what they want, by the way. That is completely unacceptable on so many levels. There is never an instance where it's okay to install non-free software on a user's system if they haven't explicitly asked for it. There isn't any way to prevent Ubuntu from doing this either, as if you remove Snap from your system, it'll automatically be added again when you go to install Telegram. Frankly, that is just malware. Ubuntu's reason for doing this is apparently that the version of Telegram in Ubuntu's repositories is out of date and buggy, as it was inherited from Debian's repos, which are traditionally very out of date. This apparently generated a lot of user complaints and bug reports. As a result, Ubuntu felt the need to provide users with a newer version of Telegram. What I fail to understand is why Ubuntu couldn't have just provided a more up-to-date deb package. Surely it couldn't have been that hard. But no, instead they decided to push non-free software onto their users. Now, I could be all conspiratorial here and say that Ubuntu is making a deliberate effort to force their garbage non-free snap packages on users, but I don't honestly think that that's the case. Personally, I think that Ubuntu has identified a legitimate issue and decided to fix it in the most asinine way possible. That said though, my theory is only an explanation. It's not an excuse. I don't think that you should use Ubuntu any longer. It's clear that they don't care one bit about preserving user freedoms. Therefore, I don't think that they're worth your time. Instead, I would recommend going with Linux Mint, who effectively provide the same experience as Ubuntu, while making it very clear that they care far more about user freedom. So, in conclusion, Ubuntu doesn't care about user freedoms, isn't worth your time, and you should switch to Linux Mint. But, with that said, that's it for today's video. I thank you for watching it, and I will see you in the next one.